Hi there students. This video is about verbs related to fear. So the first question is, what is fear? Well, fear is a feeling, an emotion that something bad is going to happen. An emotion caused by a threat of danger or anger or pain. Yeah, we all know what fear is. So the first thing is we have this verb, to fear. So I fear that this is not going to be the solution. I fear that the car is going to break down. Okay, let's see. I fear snakes. It's possible, but I'd rather use the phrase, I'm afraid of snakes. I'm scared of snakes. So to be afraid is to be worried that something undesirable is going to happen. To be afraid of something, to have a fear of it. Notice the verb to fear, we can use it, but it's not very commonly used. Yeah? More commonly we use the phrases I'm afraid of or I'm scared of. I think probably afraid is weaker than scared. Yeah? Notice you can use the phrase to scare to mean to make somebody feel afraid. Boom! Did I scare you? Okay, to scare somebody. Or to frighten somebody. Did I frighten you? But then for the emotion I'm scared of, I'm frightened of. Yeah? So I'm frightened of spiders. I'm frightened of large wild animals. Okay? So to frighten somebody, to make them feel fear. But we can also use this idea of to frighten, meaning to deter somebody by making them feel fear. We have another verb for this as well, which is even stronger, to intimidate. Okay, so to intimidate is to frighten somebody, particularly to frighten somebody into doing what you want them to do. So he didn't pay the money that he owed, and the lender sent a couple of large men who said they were going to break his legs unless he paid. That is to intimidate. To intimidate is to make somebody feel fear because you want to manipulate them. To frighten somebody into doing something or into not doing something. So, I don't know, when there's a demonstration, the police try to look very intimidating. Yeah? You don't want to mess with them. Okay? The building was very intimidating. Here, it just means makes you feel fear. Okay? Let's see. What about some origins? To fear, this comes from Dutch or German. Dutch, gevaar, and German, gevaar, meaning fear, to be afraid of. Okay, afraid comes from Old French. An affray, a disturbance, yeah, a fight. Then we have this scared. This one comes from Old Norse, skirra, with a double R, to frighten. Then frighten itself comes from Old English, the word fright or frighten. And finally, to intimidate, this one comes from Latin, in, timid, to make somebody timid, intimidare, okay? So, there's one point as well. I think if something intimidates you, this has an idea of a longer lasting effect. Yeah? If you fear something, it could be in the moment, or it could be longer lasting. But if something intimidates you, you probably remember this. Okay, notice we use the phrase I'm afraid to mean I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I don't have any more time. I'm sorry that I don't have any more time. I'm afraid that your answer is wrong. Okay, you can also use I fear like this. I fear you have given me the wrong answer. This is much more formal. I'm afraid that this isn't right is a much more informal way of saying it. Yeah? I fear that my friends are going to be late. This sounds more formal and a lot posher as well. Yeah? I fear that this will not be enough. So here it's also saying I had some anxiety about it. Okay? So fear. Yeah? You think something bad or painful is going to happen. You are afraid. Normally afraid of something. You're worried that something undesirable will occur. To be scared of. Scared is fairly strong. He's scared of snakes. To frighten, okay, to make somebody feel afraid, or to be frightened by. Yeah? I'm frightened by the possibility that something bad will happen. And then to intimidate, to make somebody timid, to make somebody feel fear so that they don't act in a different way apart from the way you want them to. Yeah? If you intimidate somebody, it's not a very nice thing. Okay? So, I'm afraid that's the end of the lesson. I'm sorry that's the end of the lesson. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. To fear, to be afraid, to scare, to frighten, and to intimidate. Bye for now.